All right, Mr. Grant, you're gonna have to take that stocking cap off and you got to take that cigarette out your mouth.
Sorry, Your Honor, it was the headphones. I got you. Yes, sir.
There wasn't a cigarette in your mouth?
No, sir. We're trying to get these headphones in so I can better hear you.
All right, very well.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning, Ms. Williams-Law. As soon as we get a clerk, we can start.
Okay. Ms. Mathis is not in today.
I don't know.
Okay.
Working, good morning to you. Let's see.
Morning.
One. All right, Ms. Littlejohn, did you go to driver's school?
You said that I go to driver's school?
Have you ever been to driver's school? Have you ever been in this port? Where are you now?
Yes, I went and got my license.
You've been here before? I didn't see your face now.
Oh, that's because I can't hear. I'm sorry.
All right, what, have you been to driving school yet?
Yes, I just went when I got 18. I went and took my test and went and
No.
got my license.
And when was this?
When I turned 18, I didn't do driver's training. I just went and got my license.
How
So as I turned
to,
18.
how am I supposed to know when you turned 18? How old are you now, ma'am?
I'm 30, I'm 31, I'll be 32 December the 1st.
All right, now, have you ever been to driving school before? And have I sent you to driving school yet?
No, sir.
All right, well, you're gonna have to go.
Okay.
Hey, the lawyers, your clients, one at a time. Good morning, Corporal Robbins.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Harris, are you our house counsel today?
Yes, sir.
Let's get going. Is Deshaun Lindsay here?
Hey, Your Honor, this is Corporal Robbins. I also have Judge Taylor courtroom at 9 o'clock in
All right, who
336.
is your, Corporal Robbins, who is your client? Who is your, defendant?
The defendant I have with you today, Your Honor, is Kevin Griffin. Kevin Griffin.
All right, Griffin is here. I put you in the breakout room. Hopefully you and, Mr. Goss can, discuss that quickly. And get some kind of resolution, and we'll get you going as soon as we can. You can check in if you have to the other courtroom.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
All right, I spoke with Mr. Gates about Mrs. Gates. We're looking at James Daniel Gray being the next person.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. You don't have a lawyer, a retained lawyer. Ms. Harris is going to be your lawyer if you choose to use her services. She's an excellent, top-notch attorney, so.
Okay.
Well represented. All right. This is the city of Detroit versus James Daniel Gray. Case numbers SP 1225376, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1283791. 18529886, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. May it please this honorable court. Good morning to your staff, Cherika Harris, P72832, on behalf of Mr. Gray. Mr. Gray, please state your name for the record.
James Daniel Gray.
Today is the date and time set for a pre-trial in the matter. Where's Mr. Goss? We're gonna get an offer from Mr. Gray. Yes.
Your Honor, if,
Go ahead.
I was just going to ask, do you know who the complaining witness is on Mr. Gray's matters?
Let's see. We have John CJ. That's 1144 Detroit Police. That is on the 18 matter. And then we have a T. Hogan. That's 567 on the Detroit Police, on the Detroit Police Department, on the failure to signal and the driving while license suspended. Sir, you have an absolute right to a trial. You have an absolute right to speak with Ms. Harris in the breakout room regarding the matter. And I'm gonna get an offer for you. Unless you just want to speak to Ms. Harris right now. Ms. Harris, what do you want to do?
We can speak in the breakout room while we're waiting for Mr. Goss, if that's okay with the court.
Very well.
And the offense date for these, Your Honor, are they all 2018 matters? I'm
So
sorry.
no, the 2018, it's two of them. He's got a 2018 civil infraction that's in default. And then you have 2021,
Okay.
July the 20th, 2021. If necessary, we can get you a copy of them, but it's just your garden variety driving while license suspended and failure to signal. We don't have any comments in the comment section of either ticket.
Okay. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Join the room, please. All right, Mr. Malafont, who is your client? I have another attorney. Help me with the last name.
Your Honor, if you're speaking to me,
I didn't get that.
are you inquiring about me, Your Honor, or a different attorney?
Yes.
Thanks, Judge.
Yes.
Defendant's name in my case is Lejlik Milas. Case ending in 6161.
Leslie.
Lejlik, Lej, Lejlik Milas. Case ending 6161.
All right, you have a formal hearing as well. We're going to give you the officer a half-hour grace period to check in. You watch the clock. If they don't check in by 9 o'clock, then we'll call the case and get you out of here. If they check in, then we will give you an opportunity to pre-try the case.
Appreciate the court's time, sir.
Your Honor.
Mr. Manafont, well, you're next.
Your Honor, Corporal McCree is here on leash, so can you put him in the breakout room?
Yeah, I got Corporal McCree and Corporal Robbins. You spoke with Corporal Robbins already?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Griffin is here.
Yes, Your Honor, we spoke.
Okay, Mr. Malafont, who are you here on?
Leone, Your Honor, Leone, Filippo Leone.
Is he here?
No, Judge, it's a civil infraction.
Is this set for
Formal.
hearing?
Correct.
You know the deal then.
Yes, Your Honor. I wanted to check in with the court first. I am going to go check in with in Judge Alvin's courtroom real quick.
All right, you have I don't even see his name.
Give me a moment, Judge.
Lindsay, I have.
Let me see if I got some more tickets.
Let me see Leone's name.
Give me a moment, Judge. I'll see if I can't find it. If I made an error, I will find where it goes.
It's under 835, Your Honor.
Under 835.
Yep, page 2.
Thank you, Ms. Harris.
No worries. And I would need to speak with Mr. Goss, please, and thank you.
Okay.
I'll be back, Judge.
All right, go ahead, and you have until 9:35. I mean 9:05. All right. join the breakout room, Mr. Goss and Ms. Harris. Any other attorneys in here?
Good morning, Your Honor. Sherman
Good morning.
Abt on behalf of Mr. Laurel. It's an 8:30 case.
And it's formal hearing as well?
Correct, my client won't be coming. I heard the drill, 9 o'clock.
All right.
I'll wait, thanks.
And
Good morning, Judge Perkins.
Yes.
Hey, this is Corporal McCree. You put me in the wrong breakout room. Can you send me back?
I believe I need to be in that waiting room as well, Your Honor, with Officer McCree.
Well, let them speak and
No problem.
give you an opportunity.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Morning.
I'm doing well. I'm checking in for Jimmy Lee.
All right, we're gonna give officer a half-hour grace period at 9:30. If they're not here, we'll call that case.
Thank you, Your Honor.
If they happen to come in before then we'll get you an opportunity to retry it and see where it goes. All right. Any other lawyers in here? Okay, who's on the who's on the LG K40 device?
King Lewis.
King Lewis,
Yes, sir.
gotta take your hat off, sir, please.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Sorry. Corporal Hampton, good morning to you.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Who is I think we have pretty much Cecil St. Pierre.
That would be my attorney, Your Honor.
Okay, very well. Did we have you testing, Mr. Ganon?
Yes, Your Honor.
How's that going? Let's get probation down here.
It's been going well.
What are we gonna do with this case, counselor? Good morning to you.
What case, please? Probation.
Cecil St. Pierre.
He told me he was having issues with his connection. Now he's back.
Is he there?
Yes.
He's here.
Mr. Gray, you have a question?
Gary?
Yes.
Yes,
Gary,
I was trying to. I don't have a lawyer. I haven't talked to a lawyer. I had an 8:30 appointment. I was trying to see, am I in the right place?
You're in the right place. You're gonna get your turn, all right? We have
okay.
a lawyer here. We'll get you an opportunity to speak.
Okay, this is my first time. I didn't know. I'm sorry.
That's all right. Ms. Harris, what's gonna go on?
We are not ready on Mr. Gray just yet. Madam Clerk, if possible, if you could do an SOS on Mr. James Gray, it would be appreciated.
And Your Honor, can you put the defense counsels in the breakout room?
Certainly. First, well, you guys can work it out.
I was trying to have it done quick.
Hold on, Mr. Grant.
She only got 2 phones. Take my stuff.
Mr. Mr. Grant. Can you hear me, Mr. Grant?
Yes, sir.
You're gonna have to be quiet. We can hear your conversation.
My apologies.
That's all right. I'm gonna mute you until we call your name. There you go. Let's get probation down here.
Okay. Hold on. Thank you for reading.
All right. She's still speaking. Ms. Harris, are we ready?
Was it valid, Your Honor? I apologize. I didn't hear it.
I don't know if have you run the driver's license?
No, no, it's not solid. Here's right here, Judge.
Have you run the driver's license?
Not yet, I just got off the phone with probation. Right, it's coming for now. And that was Gary.
James Danny Gray. Good morning to you.
He dropped the shoe.
Sean,
Yes, sir.
You working? You're at work right now?
Yes, sir. I'm getting ready to get off.
All right, so explain to me, you have a job, right?
Yeah, I just started this new job.
Did you have a job before that?
I just started a new job, and then I had got laid off, and I just took my test and got me a new job.
All right. Well, when are you gonna get this stuff paid off?
That's why I was trying to talk to you about, trying to see if I can get a little extension. I get my first check this weekend from my new job.
All right. This is the city of Detroit versus Deshaun Ramel Lindsay. Case numbers SP 1133511, SP 1120101, SP 129888001, SP 1274162. State your name for the record, please.
Deshaun Lindsay.
All right, today is the date and time set for a review. We haven't received anything by the way of any funds from you, sir. I understand the fact that you you've got a new job. I congratulate you on that, but we're gonna have to get this stuff paid.
I understand. I'm gonna get it paid as soon as possible.
Put a date on it, Mr. Lindsay.
Can you give me like another month? So I'll get paid every 2 weeks. So I'll get a check this week.
You have quite a bit here. How much are you making an hour?
I just started this job making 19.
I'm gonna give you 60 days. That's it. So
Oh yeah, I have it paid. I have it paid way before then.
You got to save some of that Christmas money. 12/2022. Set another review on all the matters.
Okay,
All
12/12. What time?
All right. If there's nothing further, sir, have a very good day. Good luck to you.
At what time is it? Because it's like 5 o'clock where I'm at. 8:25. Okay, 8:25.
All right. Have a good day, sir.
You too.
All right. What about that driving record? Valid driver's license for Gray.
Thank you, Your Honor. I'm going to go back in with Mr. Goss.
All right, let me put you back over there. All right, anybody ready? Any lawyers ready?
St. Pierre is ready on Ganem, Judge.
Yeah, we have to see if Ganem's been doing his testing properly. That's what we're waiting on. What's gonna go on with that case, Counselor?
We're going to be pleading to impaired as an additional.
All right, this is the City of Detroit versus Quad Ganem.
I believe my attorney lost signal, Your Honor.
Pardon me?
I believe my attorney lost signal. He's been having issues with his connection.
I believe you did as well. All right.
Lisa Gates. Lisa Gates. Do you have her up?
Lisa Gates. Yes. And Ms. Harris wants to speak with you about this. Let's put her back in. All right, Ms. Harris, we have Goss is right here.
Okay. Judge, I'm back.
Gray has a valid driver's license. She wanted to let you know that. Here's James Gray. We have an offer for oh. Well, we got 3 minutes for that.
I can't believe what's going on with my computer this morning. Wouldn't let me connect. Now I've lost it 3 times.
Good morning to you.
Good morning, Anna. I'm here on Kevin Laster.
All right, I'm going to put you in a breakout room, and the city attorney will be there to speak with you. All right, ready?
pedestrian walkway. It's on the document. That's what she asked.
All right.
There's no points to nothing.
Okay, the offer for Mr. Gray, is gonna be leading to pedestrian walkway misdemeanor, that's gonna $240. Let's go back on the record with James Daniel Gray. The offer for Mr. Gray is gonna be pleading to the misdemeanor pedestrian walk or roadway. And
Your Honor?
Yes.
Is it a misdemeanor? Because the reason I asked for that is because it appeared as if it was a civil infraction because it says hearing. And when we asked in the breakout room, my understanding was that it was a civil infraction.
It said it was a church. That's mine. I know it is close.
I'm gonna have to keep you talking down. It looks like it is a civil infraction. It is a civil infraction. So
Okay, just making sure it wasn't a misdemeanor.
well, it's gonna be dismissed, but you just saved him another $145. So you want to take the misdemeanor, the civil infraction pedestrian walkway?
Yes, Your Honor, and my understanding is the remaining matters are being dismissed.
Yeah, that's an awful good deal. I guess because he has a valid driver's license. You're still gonna owe this $198 for this defective equipment. Okay, let's, you wanna take that deal, sir?
Defective equipment, Your Honor?
It's gonna be the defective equipment has been in default. You're gonna owe that. The pedestrian walk or roadway, that's an additional $95, and the other counts will be dismissed. You have an absolute right to a trial, sir. You can speak with Ms. Harris in the breakout room regarding the offer, or you can take the.
Is that the matter you were talking about from 2018, the defective equipment, sir?
Yes.
Okay, okay.
But Your Honor, does it arise out of the same date and same instance as the 2018 matters that are on the docket?
Yes, it appears to.
If the court would allow, defense would move to set aside the default in the interest of justice. I would also ask if Mr. Goss is in the courtroom, if he would consider a dismissal of that matter. It arises out of the same occurrence.
You want a home run on this case, huh?
Just doing what I can. I'm trying.
Mr. Goss, are you there? All right, let's pass the matter momentarily again, and then we'll get her to be able to respond, and then we'll go. Let's get some of these lawyers out of here. Mr. Gray, did your officer ever show up? Mr. Gates?
No, Your Honor.
All right, this is the city of Detroit versus Lisa Catherine Gates, case number SP 1287859, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 128786014, Counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
John Gates Jr. appearing on behalf of the respondent, Lisa Gates.
As for your client's appearance,
She has waived her appearance, Your Honor.
and you have the authority to enter in us on our behalf.
Yeah, she's also my daughter, Your Honor.
I figured that, Counselor. Okay, I'm gonna waive your client's appearance. At this time, I'm gonna call, Du Bois. Hearing no response, having not seen that person show up in the breakout room. Go ahead, Counselor. It's now 9 o'clock. They were supposed to be here at 8:30.
Move to dismiss all charges, Your Honor.
Okay, cases are gonna be dismissed. No officer. If there's nothing further, Mr. Gates.
Nothing further.
Have a very good day.
You too, Your Honor. Thank you.
Thank you.
Your Honor, may we get?
Oh, can you put your P number on the record, Mr. Gates? I'm sorry.
Yes, P31896.
Thank you.
Let's go back on the record with Mr. Goss. Let's go back on the record with Mr. James Daniel Gray. All right, Mr. Gates, you're free to leave. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Let's go back on the record with James Daniel Gray. There's a motion to set aside the default for the 2018 defective equipment case. This pedestrian walkway roadway was a civil infraction. The fine's gonna be 95, and then the defective equipment was in default. It went along with the no insurance and no ops tickets on 2018. What's your position?
May it please his honorable court, Dante Goss, P60162. Your Honor, I would have to object. This is a 2018 case. It's 4 years, and now he's trying to ask for a default in the civil infraction, Your Honor. That's a long time, and I haven't heard of any good reason to set aside the default on this matter, Your Honor.
Officer Sanchez, what time did you get here?
Your Honor, I signed in, I believe at 9:02 or 9:03.
All right, the closing, Mr. Griffin. All right, good morning to you.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Go ahead, Ms. Harris, you want to respond to that?
Thank you, Your Honor. I'm merely going to assert again that this particular civil infraction arises out of the same instance as the 2018 matters that are currently before the court. I would ask the court, did Mr. Gray post a bond, or if the warrants were recalled at some point with regards to that matter? I just think that in the interest of justice, they all arise out of the same transaction. We would move to set aside the defaults.
I'm giving you.
I'll tell you what, the case originated on, the allegation was made on November the 16th, 2018, and then it was entered into the system on 12/1/2018. Arraignment was set and scheduled for 12/18/18. Notice to appear was generated on the 12/1 date, and defendant failed to appear. Warrant was issued. I don't see any type of bond posted. Warrant request was rejected by MSP on 12/20/18. Another warrant was sent out, entered into on 1/3/19, and so I don't see that he's ever appeared for the matter. That's what we have. I mean, the next time he appeared was on the 8th, on the was, it appears like, 8/8/2022. Yeah. So, go ahead. Last one, you are.
Your Honor, the defendant hasn't taken any steps in the last 4 years except in August 8th of 2022 to resolve this matter. Even though allowing him to plead to this one charge which is on the docket, I don't think it's in the best interest to go back and reinstate another case, Your Honor.
All right, so I'm gonna say in fairness to everybody else that comes through this court, I'm gonna have to deny the motion. Ms. Harris, you've done a phenomenal job in getting him to the point where he's at now. It's all the misdemeanors will be dismissed. He's only has this one civil infraction. You know, most other people don't get that well of a deal at all. So I'm gonna deny the motion. He's gonna have to pay the 198 and the 95. All right. So
Thank you, Your Honor.
You want to take the deal, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, will your client stipulate to the face of the ticket as an act of factual basis for the responsible plea, counselor?
So stipulated, Your Honor.
And will your client stipulate the probable cause for the dismissal of the other matter?
So stipulated, Your Honor.
All right, I'm gonna find your client responsible for the pedestrian walk or roadway. The fine is gonna be $95. Sir, when can you pay?
Your Honor, I don't get paid until next week. Anytime after next Saturday, I would be able to pay that.
I'm gonna give you 2 weeks. 10/25, 2. You pay that in any dad kiosk in the city of Detroit, or you can come down to the courthouse and pay that in person, sir.
Okay, how much was the total on that, Judge? I'm sorry.
So I have 95 is what we're dealing with today. Then you had that old civil infraction of $198 that's been out there for the last 4 years. So,
Okay,
all right. So
thank you very much.
The 95, all right?
Thank you.
All right, if there's nothing further, have a very good day, sir. Good luck to you. All right, Mr. St. Pierre.
Yes, Judge, good morning.
All right, Mr. Bradfield, you're here on Ganam.
Good morning, Judge. How are you today?
Very good. All right, this is the city of Detroit versus Fuad Ganam, case number Z8085241. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Judge Gary Bradfield on behalf of the Probation Department.
Okay, Mr. St. Pierre, can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Yes, Cecil St. Pierre appearing on behalf of Floyd Ganem.
Okay, today is the date and time set for a pre-trial in the matter, is my understanding. First and foremost, let me let Mr. Bradfield speak to what what's been going on with the testing and things like that.
Thank you, Your Honor. This court has ordered this defendant to drug test once per week. No drinking, no bars, nightclubs. This defendant was referred to Jams in Pontiac July the 25th. He has been testing there consistently and weekly, and he's in compliance. His last drug screen was on October the 7th, and they're all negative, Your Honor.
All right. That's very good. I'm glad to hear that. All right. If there's nothing further, I mean, you can stay. I think, is there going to be a resolution, Mr. St. Pierre? Is that what you said?
Yeah, yes, I did, Your Honor. My clients can be pleading to impaired, all their charges dismissed. I've indicated to him his constitutional rights. He's ready to waive those constitutional rights and provide a factual basis to the court.
Is that what you want to do, Mr. Ganam?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. I only see one case here, so.
Yeah, that's it. There's only one.
All right. This is, can you raise your right hand, please, sir?
Yes, sir.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
Or you can put your hand down, sir. Sir, do you understand that the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Yes, Your Honor.
Plus there's be some license implications. I believe on this first, it will be a automatic suspension, but an automatic restricted by operation of law from the Secretary of State. Is that correct, Mr. St. Pierre?
That's correct, Your Honor.
All right. Do you understand that you have an absolute right to a trial, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
You understand by taking this offer, you're going to give that trial right up?
Yes, Your Honor.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, so let me draw your attention back to August the 17th, 2020 at around 12:52 a.m. in the city of Detroit in the area of the John C. Lodge Freeway. Sir, did you have an occasion on that day to come encounter with the, is that Detroit Police Department, or is that going to be?
Wayne State, Your Honor.
Yeah, Wayne State Public Safety, Your Honor.
Okay, Wayne State Public Safety on that date and time, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
On that date and time, were you operating a 2006 Chevy?
Yes, Your Honor.
And in that operation of that vehicle, had you had some alcoholic beverage of some type, sir?
Previously that night, yes.
And previous to the operation, and how much? What did you have?
I believe 2 beers and a shot.
Pardon me? Good morning.
2 beers and a shot.
All right. And would you say that operation of that? Would you say that the ingestion of that alcohol impaired your ability to operate that motor vehicle on that date and time, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
I didn't hear you, sir.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, Counselor, are you satisfied?
Defense satisfied, Judge.
I don't know if the prosecution is here or not, but I'm satisfied. So I'm going to find you guilty of the amended count of operating while visibly impaired. I am going to. I'm not even. I don't know if I don't think a substance abuse evaluation has to be had on this, does it, Mr.
John? I've been sober since the incident. My partner's sober, and I'm going to continue that.
Mr. Bradfield.
Yes, Judge.
As part of the pre-sentence report, does there need to be a substance abuse evaluation?
In most cases, there is, Your Honor. I would say yes.
I guess there's no reason not to necessarily. I do believe, sir, that you this was a one-time incident based on the fact that you have been testing and been very good with your testing, and the court certainly appreciates and recognizes that. I don't think that outside of, you're going to have to go to an interview for a pre-sentence evaluation anyway, and those things are done at the same time. Is that correct, Mr. Bradfield?
That's correct, Judge.
All right. How much time does the probation department need to conduct that pre-sentence evaluation?
Usually about 4 weeks, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. So let's do this. Let's order a pre-sentence evaluation. We'll order the substance abuse evaluation as well. We're going to set sentencing on 11/11/2022. That's November the 11th, 2022. Counselor, does that comport with your schedule?
I believe it will comport with my schedule 11/11. Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, let's do that. Let's have sentencing at 9 a.m. Let's leave the other conditions. Well, let's. I will order that he not have to test. I'm giving you the same deference that I've given anyone else in this court, sir. That you proved yourself to me that this is a one-time deal. I hope that you can make sure that you continue to live up to that. I'm going to order the testing be stopped.
Thank you, Your Honor.
And we'll do, the other conditions are going to be in place. And you need to contact, I need a phone number from you as well, sir.
586-441-1491.
All right. We're going to have a sentencing date of 11/11/2022. That's November 11, 2022. Ahead of that time, you're going to get a call from probation to set up a time where you are going to be able to sit down with the probation department and do have a pre-sentence evaluation. That evaluation is going to yield a recommendation by the probation department. Your attorney will have an opportunity to review that. You'll have an opportunity to go over that with your attorney, probably on the day of the November 11th date, and we'll impose sentence on that date. Okay.
All right. Yes, Your Honor. Thank you very much.
Do you have any other questions, sir?
No, Your Honor.
How about you, Counselor? Any other questions?
No, thanks, Judge.
All right, if there's nothing further, you have a very good day. I'll see you both back on November the 11th.
All right, thank you, kid.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a great day, Your Honor.
All right, you as well. Thank you, Officer Bradfield. Good to see you. All right. Let's get some of these officers, if we have a deal set, let's get them out of here. And the attorneys. Well, who's ready?
Judge, we are ready for Leislick.
And I'm ready on Leone, Judge.
Judge, I'm Randall.
Let's do Leislick. All right, let's go. This is the city of Detroit versus Milas Leislick. Did I get the pronunciation of the individual's name correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, case numbers SP 129-56161. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Mitch Yosef, my P number 77016, standing in for the attorney of record for defendant.
Okay, Corporal McCree, can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Corporal Jamie McCree, badge 2865, Detroit Police Department.
All right. What's the resolution here? What about your client? Is your client here?
I don't believe he's here, Your Honor. I have authority to enter into the deal on his behalf.
Okay, I'm gonna allow you to waive your client's appearance. What's the deal?
Thank you, Your Honor. We've discussed it with Corporal McCree as well as the city attorney. We have agreed to a lesser charge of 1 to 5 over with a limited access. And the city attorney has given me permission to put the deal on the record outside of his appearance.
All right, will you stipulate on behalf of your client to the face of the ticket as an active factual basis for that responsible plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, I'm going to find your client responsible for the amended count of limited access, 1 to 5, $125. I'm going to give your client until October 25th to pay the ticket. If there's nothing further, Counselor, you have a very good day. Good luck to you and your client.
You too, Your Honor. Thank you, Officer McCree.
Thank you, sir.
All right. All right, this is the city of Detroit versus, well, this is the state of Michigan. Were you able to work this out, Counselor, for Lawal? Lawal.
Your Honor, Sherman Abdo, P 77605 on behalf of Mr. Lowell. Your Honor, the trooper has failed to appear this morning. This case was set for 8:30 in the morning. It's now 9:23. I do have, Mr. Lowell will not be appearing, but I do have his permission to appear on his behalf, and I'm
Let's
asking
put
the
it
court to
all
waive
on-
his
let's
appearance.
put it all on the record, Counselor. This is the city of Detroit versus Morzick, Lawal case, strike that. This is the state of Michigan versus Morzick, Lawal, case number SX 409-47661. Appearances for the record, please.
For the record, Sherman Abdo, P 77605 on behalf of Mr. Lowell. Your Honor, I have the right to waive my client's appearance in this matter.
All right, well, allow you to waive your client's appearance in this civil infraction. Go ahead, Counselor. The day is a date and time set for formal hearing. Is there a trooper with the badge number 1039? Trooper seeing nobody in the breakout room and hearing no response. Go ahead, Counselor.
Correct, Your Honor, and the prosecutor from the state of Michigan isn't here either. I'd be moving for dismissal at this time.
All right, case is going to be dismissed. No officer. If there's nothing further, you have a very good day. Good luck to you.
Nothing. Thanks, Your Honor. Have a great day.
Okay, Mr. Malafont, you have,
Yeah, Mr. Leone, Your Honor, Felipe Leone, and that's a no PO as well.
all right, this is the city of Detroit versus Felipe Leone, case number SP 138-13511. Appearance for the record, please.
And good morning, Your Honor. Tim Malafite, P 72339, on behalf of Mr. Leone. Your Honor, I do have permission from Mr. Leone to stand in on his behalf in this matter. Judge, today is the date and time set for formal hearing in this matter. The officers failed to appear. We'd be moving to dismiss.
All right, is there a Detroit police officer, Furnace 1561, hearing no response, having not seen that officer come in the room. It is now 9:25. I'm going to dismiss no officer. Nothing
Thank you, Your Honor.
further. Very good day. Good luck to you.
You as well.
Any other cases that have been resolved? All right, let's go ahead. Leggett is going to be next. Are you there, Ms. Leggett? What about Corporal Hampton, Corporal Robbins, and Corporal Marino? Have you talked to, what about you, Ms. Warfield? What's going on with your client?
Yes, Your Honor. I'm actually trying to get in contact with my client. We apprised him of his court day, reminded him of his court day yesterday. Now he's not answering the phone or returning any emails. I'm trying to get him to log in, as his officer has not appeared for the bench trial today. So.
All right, let me know. Okay,
Thank
this
you.
is let's go with Ms. Leggett. Are you there, Ms. Leggett? All right, let's move that matter on. She's not responding. Let's go with Little John.
Yes,
sir. All right. This is the city of Detroit. Is that Kanika?
Kaniqua.
Kaniqua? All right,
Yes.
This is the city of Detroit versus Kaniqua Littlejohn. Case numbers SP 128-5183, counts 1 and counts 2 and counts 3. SP 128-5202, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 128-52121. SP 128-52291. 13 SP 13-04567, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 132-62551, SP 132-62571, SP 1322733, counts 1, 2, and 3. Wait a minute, strike those last ones. Strike SP 1322733 counts 1, 2, and 3. Right. What's your date of birth, ma'am?
December the 1st, 1990.
Appearance for the record, please.
Sheriff Harris, on behalf of Ms. Littlejohn, please state your name for the record.
Equal Lil John.
This is a case where I indicated to Ms. Littlejohn, she indicates that she has a valid driver's license. She's got 2 wrong-way tickets. I don't know how that's 2 wrong-way tickets. There's a ticket and they're out of the same occurrence. So on Hilldale and Mound and on Hilldale and Mound. That doesn't seem like.
Your Honor, does the court have an original ticket?
Let's see. Okay. We said that, okay, we gave her an opportunity to get an appointed counsel. Did a counsel ever call you, Ms. Littlejohn?
No, call me.
Because she has this failure to disclose, which will implicate her. Well, there's an original ticket here, and it's got 2 counts of wrong-way driving on the same ticket. That's Officer Willie Robbins. Failure to disclose, officer, that he or she is carrying a weapon. Driver went wrong way on Hilldale and wrong way on Alvin. Okay, that's why. And the plate expired, per lien, car not insured, no insurance or registration provided. So that's where it's rising from. I don't know what happened to the appointed counsel. The that defendant represented by appointed counsel at arraignment. This was 8/4/2022. Did we ever make a note to for appointed counsel for this young lady? We should have an email, shouldn't we? All right, we're going to pass that matter and move on. We're going to check on that appointed counsel. I'm going to give the client an offer. Mr. Goss, are you there? What about Griffin? I see that the officer showed up for Griffin. It's now 9:31. Only one officer showed, Corporal Robbins and Sanchez. Where's Mr. Goss? Where's Mr. Goss? Do you still want that appointed counsel, Ms. Littlejohn? Or you want Ms. Harris to try to work that? Yes.
Yeah, I could do. Or you said, do I want Miss Harris on her now?
Well, Well, do you want Ms. Harris to try to work this out for you now, or you want to appoint a counsel?
Yes, she can try to work it out for me.
All right, let's pass the matter until we can speak with, until Mr. Goss can get back in here. Get us, we're gonna go with, Adrian Grant.
Yes, Your Honor.
This is the city of Detroit. Good morning to you. This is the city of Detroit versus Adrian Demetrius Grant, case number SP 1330815, council 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Sharika Harris on behalf of Adrian Grant, please state your name for the record.
My name is Adrian Grant.
All right, today is a date and time set for a pretrial. Mr. Grant, do you have a valid driver's license, insurance, and registration, sir?
No, sir. I currently don't have a vehicle, and I went to go take my driver's training test or driver's test, and they gave me a piece of paper. On the 28th, I'm able to go back and take the driving test part.
Run the driver's license, please. I'll give your client an opportunity to get a driver's license, and we give them a deal on that date for the no registration and insurance. Let me see his driving record.
Thank you.
All right, he's got a valid driver's license, so juvenile for improper plates. You working, sir?
No, sir. I was currently laid off because the temp service was no longer being accepted at the job I was currently working at. So I'm right here, right now, at a job interview.
A job interview?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I do have a resource for you. Do you have a high school diploma, sir?
No, sir.
Why? Are you trying to get a GED or a high school diploma?
Yes, sir.
How far along are you with that?
I've had yet to contact the school, but I have all my paperwork and everything situated and set up.
Think you'll be able to get a GED or high school diploma before next year?
Yes, sir.
Do you want to contact the people over there at the Carpenters and Millwrights Center on Webb and 96 Freeway? They're looking for people to become carpenters and millwrights. Is a skilled trade, is a pretty big commitment. You got to have a lot of resolve, and you got to commit yourself to the program. But if you complete it, the pay, it's up to close to $40 an hour, $38 an hour. That's what they're paying now.
You said, where is this located?
It's on Webb and 96 in the city of Detroit. They built a new facility over
there. All right.
Is that something you would like to try to take advantage of?
Yes, sir.
You have an ink pen, sir?
Yes, sir. Excuse me. Do you mind if I use this pen? Thank you. Yes, sir.
You don't even have an ink pen at a job interview.
I do, sir.
How you have one if you ask the person to borrow theirs?
I had to go to the front. I'm currently waiting to get interviewed. I'm sorry.
All right. Did I just hear him ask to borrow an ink pen, Ms. Harris?
Yes, sir.
You
Yeah,
did.
you didn't have-
I got a few questions for you myself, Mr. Grant.
All righty.
Go ahead, you can ask.
So you're inside the location where you're about to have an interview and you're on court?
Yes, ma'am.
Were you
already
scheduled?
rescheduled. Yes, ma'am.
Oh,
I was
okay.
scheduled for 9:30. I'm sorry.
All right, I'm
I
not
didn't
gonna beat
expect
him
for
up.
it to take this
Let's get
long.
him out of here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give him a pre-trial date. I want you back 12/8/2022 at 8:30, okay? I see you have a valid driver's license. I want you to finish that up. I want you to write this name and number down. The guy's name is Jerry Carlisle, Jerry Carlisle. The telephone number is 248-891-5409. I want you to reach out to them. I want you to come back on December the 8th, 2022, and let me know, give me some information. Let me know that you've reached out to them and you're not just spinning our wheels, all right? And then you can
Yes, sir.
if you don't get them to call you back before December the 8th, I want you to call the courthouse. You can get our number off the website. You can let them know that I told you to call, and we'll reach out to them ourselves and see if we can get them to at least get you some discussion with you. All right.
Yes, sir. Thank
All
you.
right. So come back December the 8th, 2022, same way via Zoom. All right. Good luck on that job interview.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Take care.
Have a great day.
You too.
All right, I summoned Mr. Goss to court. Griffin is next, but he's got the trial. Let's go ahead down the board.
Your Honor, I was able to make contact with my client, Mr. Lee, who was present via Zoom.
Is he on here now?
Yes, he is here now, Your Honor.
Why is he late?
I'm not sure. I believe he told Attorney Hill that he has some technical difficulties and he's been trying to get in contact with the office too. I didn't know this, but apparently our phones has been out as well. So it was a true technical difficulty, Your Honor. But Attorney Hill was able to make contact with him and get him on Zoom.
This is the city of Detroit versus Jimmy Devon Lee. Case number SP 121-30131. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Attorney Jessica Warfield, P853991, standing in place of Attorney of Record Brian Hill on behalf of Mr. Lee, who is present via Zoom. Mr. Lee, can you please state your name for the record?
Jimmy Lee.
Today is the date and time set for a trial in the matter. Is there an Officer Rozier? Officer Rozier, hearing no response, it is now 9:41. I give him a half-hour grace period. Go ahead, counsel.
Your Honor, I would like to make a motion that the matter against my client be dismissed for lack of a complaining witness being present at the time and date set for bench trial.
All right, your motion is going to be granted. I'm going to dismiss the case, no officer. There's nothing further. You have a very good day, Counselor and Mr. Lee.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a great one.
Mr. Dion Gordon. Unmute yourself, sir. Yeah, unmute yourself, please. unmute himself. Down at the right of the screen, it should be an audio button, and should you hit that button, it should be able to unmute. Okay. All right, there we go. This is the city of Detroit versus Dion Gordon, case number SP 128-4264, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 128-42651 and U 515-00419. Appearance for the record, please.
Sherika Harris on behalf of Mr. Gordon. Mr. Gordon, please state your name.
Dion Gordon.
They have date time set in the matter for a pretrial. I don't have an offer in the file. Do you have a valid driver's license, Mr. Gordon?
Yes, I do.
You say yes, you do. Run his driver's license, please. Dion Gordon. Where is Mr. Goss? I need offers. So, Mr. Gordon, if you're on this U ticket, you haven't satisfied all your requirements for us to get this closed out.
I'm doing the best I can, sir. I'm disabled. I'm on a fixed income. That's all I'm doing, paying as much as I can.
All right, I have a valid driver's license for your client. Where's Mr. Goss? Do you have valid insurance on this vehicle, sir?
Yeah.
Can you show the court that
Yeah.
insurance?
Yes, sir.
All right. It's not, what's the expiration date on that? It's coming through,
Expiration is 4/2/23.
23?
Yes.
All right, everybody brings in cure, and cure has cured everybody's problem but mine. They can't cure my problem. I don't understand that. All right, here's what I'm gonna do, sir.
Yes.
For this speeding, you have to slow down.
Yes, sir.
If the allegations are true. Miss Harris, I'm gonna let your client know that I'm gonna cut him a break today. He's gonna pay the rest of this $385. I understand he's on a fixed income. He's not working now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna dismiss the matter And you gotta put a date on this money, sir.
Can I take 60 days?
What about the other requirements? Have you done the testing? Have you done all that other stuff?
Yes, everything in that class. I just can't afford for $200 taking a class.
All right, come back in 60 days on December the 12th, 2022 at 8:25 for a review. The other matters are gonna be dismissed.
Thank you, sir.
That's a one-time deal.
Appreciate it. Sir, I make sure I pay the $385.
All right. If there's nothing
Thank you, Your
further,
Honor.
sir,
What's
you're
that date
welcome.
again?
December the 12th, 2022. If you pay that, we'll close it out under disorderly conduct.
Thank you, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, if there's nothing further, have a good day, sir.
You too. Have a great day, Judge.
All right. APA Cole, good morning to you.
Good morning.
You had one case, the trooper never appeared.
An attorney asked me to come in, but it's not till 10 on Lucci. Demonte Lucci.
I don't think I've seen Lucci yet.
Okay, 'cause it's not till 10, but I was just checking. And the other one got dismissed. Okay.
Lucci on the careless buoy. Oh, yes, I got you. All right. All right, the attorney hasn't showed up either. I think Lucci is incarcerated.
Yeah, I just got an email that the writ was approved.
So we're probably gonna, all right, we'll see what happens on that. We'll get Mr. Bowie in here. If we get Mr. Bowie in here, then we can get you in and out.
Okay, I'll email him. I'll come back at about 10 though, but I'll email him right now. Thank you.
All right, thank you. All right, let's move on. I need Mr. Goss. Is he here?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Goss, I have Miss Littlejohn. I need an offer for. I need an offer for Leggett, even though she hasn't responded when I call her name. And then I have Griffin that's here with the officers ready to go. And those are what I need. So we can keep this moving. I have Lassiter here. I think we can take care of Lassiter.
Okay, on Griffin, the offer is going to be failure to secure load and dismiss the other three.
Get Lassiter out of here.
Mr. Lassiter,
I don't see an officer for him. Bernard and Van Sickle is here.
right, he's in the breakout room.
All right, what's the offer gonna be?
I need to run Mr.
Got so many tickets, it's only 3 up here. You got tickets all day long.
Right, I need his SOS, Your Honor.
I don't think you need that.
You know, we have been surprised before, and people actually have licenses, even with all these tickets.
Let me put Griffin in a breakout room with Ms. Harris. And Ms. Harris, failure to secure a load, dismissing the other counts, $240 fine, and it's probably going to be some points on his driver's license. Are you a truck driver, sir? Mr. Griffin?
Is that a delayed sentence, Mr. Goss?
On what? Failure to
On
secure load?
Griffin? Yes.
No.
Sometimes it is. I had to ask. Thank you.
No problem.
And then failure to secure load is going to be some points on his driver's license as well.
Okay. Thank you.
That's what Missy said you need to be on.
For Lassiter.
Okay.
And on with Little John, did APA Code deal with the disclosure case?
Oh, no, get her back in here, please. Is that a state case?
Yes, Your Honor.
You have her information?
Whose information?
APA code.
Yeah, I can text her. And did we pull her Miss Littlejohn's driving record?
We can pull her driving record. She indicates that she has a valid driver's license.
Suspended.
I believe she indicated that.
And the same thing for Leggett. I need her driving license on driving record also, Your Honor.
All right, we got this stuff waiting on you here, Mr. Goss.
Oh, okay, I'm headed to the courtroom now.
Yeah, you must have, here. I have Leggett and Little John up there. Here's Little John. Do you have a driver's license, Mr. Gary?
I just got a permit yesterday. I take my road test Thursday.
You have a vehicle?
I just got it yesterday. Transferred in my name yesterday.
You have valid insurance and registration?
Not yet. But I did get it that when the incident happened, I got it like a month or two later. I had an appointment at the Secretary of State on the 9th.
Yeah, but
and
you
that's
don't
when
have any today.
No, I'm not driving the car.
I know
It
you're
won't
not.
be-
I know you didn't. I know you didn't just buy a car and get your runner's driver's license and get that permit, which you. And
No,
I know
my
you're
uncle-
not, I know you're not gonna tell me that you're not driving this car.
I'm not. Uncle just gave it to me.
Does the car run?
Transmission, need a transmission.
I don't know. I don't know.
See, I work on cars. That's what I do for a living.
All right, let's get some offers. Let's get these people on their way. One-way driving. You good?
Yeah, that's the going well. Nothing going
No, this is Lucci going the wrong way. She just turns up one street going the wrong way, going up the other street going the wrong way. That's Little John.
Little John, so that Little John needs, you know.
I already discussed that with her. All right, let's get Little John. Let's get her an offer, just so if she wants to take the class, let's make sure she knows that she. Mr. Gary finally got himself a license. When is this your first license ever, sir?
Yes, sir.
You've been, you older than me. I was born a year after you, 20 days on the 2nd of October. You've been working on cars for how long?
About 25, 30 years.
And you've been driving around, no license, all this time.
I haven't been driving. I've been catching the bus like the last 8 years.
Yeah, but you've been driving. If you're working on cars, how do you test a car?
I don't have to. I don't have to because they come in, they tell me what they need did, I fix it. I know my job. I have, steady clients. They trust me in my work.
I can't believe that you don't have to road test a car to make sure that,
See, at my job, we gotta, it's 8 acres anyway, so I don't have to go out on the street anyway if I did drove a car.
There we go.
Mr. Gary, stop.
No, you see how it changes the thing, everything changes after you ask just a little bit of questions. And you know something about it, you don't even have to ask too many questions. All you have to do is just let somebody talk.
Yep.
Came out anyway.
I mean, I haven't been driving on the street, honestly, though.
Always.
Except for the pandemic.
First, if I heard him correctly, I haven't been driving in 8 years.
Oh, 10 years.
No, 8, he caught the bus. 8 years he's been catching the bus. But I asked him, but you've been driving these cars. You said you don't need to drive the cars because
that's what I say. I think we need to be wrong before niggas, because niggas start talking.
You know your job that well.
Right. I mean, you know, I have a boss. He tells me what to do, and I do.
Shut up.
Mr. Griffin, you're not muted. Mr. Griffin, we can hear what you're saying, so you're not muted. That's kind of offensive. But Mr. Gary, you should just stop talking.
This little job, all her tickets are in 36 district that's suspended her license. So if her defense counsel can help her get her driver's license, that would go a long way. And take a class would go a long way.
All right, let's go back on the record with Miss Littlejohn. Miss Littlejohn, after reviewing the driver record, and the counsel says, the prosecutor says that you have all these suspensions are all here in the 36th District Court. Have you ever had a driver's license, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
You have?
Yes.
You messed that up a long time ago, right?
Yes, but I just paid off a lot of my tickets and during the pandemic.
Yeah, well, you got to do some work on your driver record to get this stuff. What do I see? What does she need to do?
That's what I was trying to do.
Oh, she has to. For failure to comply is for 36th District Court. The last 2 pages, they suspended to 2021. So she might just have to pay reinstatement fees, get a license back.
No, I don't think I think when is the last time you've been to the Secretary of State?
That's why I didn't get it. When I paid the tickets off, that's why I didn't ever get a chance to go to the Secretary of State.
Can you answer the question?
The last time I've been is when I had to renew my ID. I think that was a couple years ago, sir.
It appears that she can go to the Secretary of State. That's what it appears. No. Registration denial from July 30th, 2020 through indefinite. So,
isn't that for car?
Is that what that means? Okay.
I think she can.
It appears that your client is eligible to get a driver's license. We do still want her to take the driving course. I'm going to put that course in the chat. And it's up to you if you want to take it or not, but it would help you to get a better offer, and it would help you to bring a driver's license in here. I will say this, you need to go to the Secretary of State, see if they will give you a license. If they don't give you a license, you need to ask them specifically what cases are affecting your license. They can tell you exactly what cases are affecting your license. It appears that you should be eligible for a license here. I'll tell you what about your client, Ms. Harris, is that your client just runs amok while she's driving in her own neighborhood, in her own city. And that she doesn't go outside of the city limits ever, then she must be 10-2 on the steering wheel when she crosses 8 Mile. Because all of her tickets are out of the city of Detroit. No, she got one out of years ago. She ventured off into center line. Hamtramck, that's almost like the city of Detroit, though.
I paid them too last when I paid my tickets in 2000. Well, 2 years ago.
She's right next to Hamtramck. That's why she goes over there. All right, I'm gonna put the better driver's information in the chat, please. Upon completion, send me the certificate to my email address. All right, I got the information in the chat. You need to take a screenshot of that. That will, I'm gonna set a pre-trial on December the 8th, 2022 at 8:30.
I didn't get the screenshot. I'm sorry, I didn't get the screenshot.
All right, and we still need appointed counsel. That's why we were waiting on her. We still need appointed counsel. Let's make sure we get an appointed counsel. You didn't get the screenshot?
No, sir.
Go to the chat. Go to the chat down there at the bottom of the screen, and you'll see the information that I put in there. This is for Lil John. She's got this failure to disclose. SP 128 51833. Is this still your phone number 1282?
Yes.
That 248 number?
Yes, sir.
All right, we're gonna try this again. We're gonna try to get a spot appointment. You need to keep your phone. You need to answer some of the calls you may not recognize. We're gonna set that pre-trial date for December 8th, 2022. I want you to go to try to get a driver's license. And if you want to take that course, you'll get a better offer when you come back.
So we want it the next court.
Okay.
Yeah, get on the next court date, please. All right, and then that's for us. All right, if there's nothing further, ma'am, have a very good day. December 8th, 2022 is your next court date.
What time?
8:30.
Thank you.
8:30. All right, this is the city of Detroit for Clinton, Leroy, Gary. Case numbers SP 108-6037, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 11-00894, counts 1 and counts 2. And 0750-63422. Appearance for the record, please.
Sharika Harris, on behalf of the defendant, please state your name for the record.
Clinton Leroy Gary Jr.
Today is the date and time set for, I believe it's a pre-trial on this matter. Oh, no, arraignment on the bench warrant. Go ahead, Counselor.
For purposes of arraignment, my client stands mute, waives formal reading of the information.
All right, I'm going to enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. Give him a $0 bond. Give him an offer. He has a valid driver's license. And we're going to get you an offer You have to keep in mind, sir, you have an absolute right to a trial. You do owe $370.80 from an old 2007 case. Has never been paid.
Yeah, is that the matter that's on the docket? The 2007 matter on the docket?
No.
The 2007, that's the last one I called, the 07506342.
Okay, thank you.
The offer for your client is going to be an improper plate. That's an amended count. That is a misdemeanor, but it does not abstract to the Secretary of State. Therefore, it does not carry any points. It won't have any driver license implications. And I will dismiss that ticket upon payment of $240. And the other three tickets will be dismissed. You have an absolute right to a trial, sir. You can speak with Ms. Harris in the breakout room if you choose to. What would you like to do?
I would like to speak to Ms. Harris.
All right. Join the room, please.
Speeding, texting, red, drove through a red light all at the same time.
Recipe for disaster.
Exactly.
All right, I see your hand, Ms. Leggett. I tried to call your name and you didn't respond earlier. We'll put it on the record, but.
I'm sorry, I had to go to the restroom, Your Honor.
Huh?
I had to go to the restroom.
No, you weren't at the restroom when I called your name. You were at work doing something. I saw you on the computer. You didn't respond. Nevertheless, I see you there. They're gonna want you to take this driving course as well.
I did already.
Okay, let's see.
But your name didn't appear in the drop down for me to select.
Can you send me the certificate?
Yes.
All right, send that to me. I'm gonna put my information in the chat.
Okay.
Do you have a driver's license now?
Yes.
All right, I'll put my information in the chat. Send me that, and then we'll get you to run off.
Okay.
So let's go ahead for do we have Lucci? I printed off.
Oh, okay, sorry, I was going.
No, Lucci's not. All right. APA Cole.
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Bowie, good morning to you, both of you.
Good morning.
Okay. And what's gonna go on with this case?
Your Honor, we're gonna try to get everything wrapped up today.
All right, where is Mr. Lucci?
So I'm inquiring right now with the marshals to have him on Zoom right now. Everything was approved. I'm not understanding why he's not here right now.
All right, let's give him time to get here. They sent an email.
Could we go into a breakout room, Mr. Attorney Bowie and myself?
Yes.
And Mr. Goss, if he's available.
Give me 5 minutes, I'll be there.
Okay.
We got these other cases, we got these other officers. Thank you, David Obermoser. Boston, Michael Boston. Boston.
Here's Leggett. Do you know how to file for Leggett?
Leggett, he's looking at, does she have a valid license?
Yes.
Yeah, we have a file. Unless she has a file.
Did you work the, is this still possible? Did you want to look at the driver right here?
No, long as it's valid.
Okay.
Overton, we can get, Mr. Reno out of here. He didn't show.
You want to file for Overton?
Mr. Lewis, King Lewis, do you have a driver's license, sir?
No, I have my temporary driver's permit right now, but I can take my test Friday.
You
My
have
driving skills
insurance?
test Friday.
You sitting in the driver's seat of the vehicle. You have insurance?
No, I probably can get that, try to get that Friday or next Friday.
All right, I'm gonna give you time to get that. Put it on the record. If you want some time, if you want to offer, we'll give you an offer today.
Nah, I'll take the time.
Excuse me, Your Honor, can you put me in the breakout room with APA Cole?
All right, your offer, Ms. Leggett, is going to be pleading to blocking traffic and limited access 1 to 5 over. That's $175, $125. One of them is going to abstract to the Secretary of State with no points. All right, let's go back on the record with Mr. Gary. Mr. Gary, I've given you an opportunity to speak with counsel in the breakout room. Counselor, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, we are respectfully requesting a pretrial date. I believe Mr. Gary is going to come back with documentation, and we're hopeful that that will be taken into consideration. With regards to the 2007 matter, where it appears he has a balance owing, it's my understanding he's going to attempt to make that payment. Is that correct, Mr. Gary?
Yes,
There
it
is a
is.
bond. There is a bond, Your Honor, but I believe it wouldn't be able to be applied until he resolves everything.
The bond is on that one 2007 case?
It looks like there's $100 bond that was just posted maybe last month.
Last week.
Last
Yeah, it was last week. It was recently.
They can apply that bond. Apply bond, we'll see if we can do that right here. So that 300, that'll bring it down to $270.80. And we'll give them a
Yeah.
pre-trial.
If there are any late fees or penalties, we would respectfully request and plea for the court to remove those. Please and thank you.
I'll waive any warrant fee and late fees. I don't know what the total would be after that. You're welcome, Mr. Gary.
Thank you. The boss was calling me.
I thought I was the boss in here.
Yes, you are.
I guess not. Pre-trial / review. December the 8th, 2022 at 8:30 a.m. We'll probably get a total of the updated total on that amount. Should be down probably under 100 under $200 now with the waiver of the late penalty and the warrant cost. And the application of the $100 bond, come bring a driver's license and some insurance and registration, and we'll see what happens on December the 8th, all right?
Okay, thank you.
If there's nothing further, have a good day, sir. Good luck to you.
You too, thank you, bye.
All right. Let's call the City of Detroit versus King Kaiser Lewis, case number SP 1328914, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Sherika Harris, on behalf of the defendant, please state your name.
King Lewis.
Date and time set for a pretrial in the matter. Mr. Lewis indicated that he has got a driver's license that he's probably going to read valid here. He's going to bring in some insurance, and we're going to give him another pretrial December the 8th, 2022. I say bring valid license and insurance. All right, December the 8th, 2022 at 8:30 a.m. All right, Mr. Lewis?
Okay, sir. Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right, have a great day. Good luck to you.
Thank you. You too.
All right, let's go back to Leggett. This is City of Detroit versus Kenyatta Latrice Leggett, case number SP 1263298, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1263299, counts 1 and counts 2. And SP 1263347. Appearance for the record, please.
Sherika Harris, on behalf of Ms. Leggett. Ms. Leggett, please state your name. Ms. Leggett, could you state your name for the record?
She's still out there.
Kenyatta Leggett.
Okay, today is the date and time set for a pretrial in the matter. I do have an offer, but I don't have the defensive driving course that you were supposed to send.
I emailed it to you.
The SEAN period, PERKINS at 36district.org.
Yes. However, I am in a very old center block building, so there may be a delay. I will try again.
All right, when I get that, her offer, if I do get the, did you ever send it to me in the beginning?
Yes. And what I was saying was your name doesn't show in the drop down. I don't know if it automatically sends it, upon completion to the court, but your name wasn't showing in the drop down.
Who sent it? What email address would you have sent that from?
Nursing for real.
Nursing.
At Gmail. I'm sending it over again. I'm sending it again.
All right, well, look past the matter. The offer is gonna be blocking traffic, $175, no abstraction on the driver's license, no points, and the limited access, 1 to 5, $125. That will be abstracted, but it won't carry any points.
Say that again, I'm sorry.
The offer is going to be blocking traffic, no points, no abstraction, it's civil infraction, $175, and limited access. That is abstraction, but it doesn't carry any points, and it will cost you $125, and the other cases will be dismissed. That's if you provide that completion of the course for me, all right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna pass the matter until I get that. And then let's go to Mr. Griffin, who has been waiting for some time. Miss Harris, did you speak to Mr. Griffin?
No, Your Honor, I have not had a chance to speak with Mr. Griffin.
She talked to me.
I did? Okay,
Yes,
then
ma'am.
we did talk.
Yeah, I think
I don't
You
remember
asked me-
talking to you.
You asked me about the not strapping down the scrap.
Oh, you're right. I apologize, Your Honor. We did speak.
All right, let's go back on the record with Ms. Leggett. I have received that she has completed the course, so we'll bail you to that offer if you want to take that. You have to keep in mind, you have an absolute right to a trial. What would you like to do? You can speak to Ms. Harris in the breakout room if you choose to. Ms. Leggett, she's gone again. All right, let's pass it. All right, let's go on. Let's go, Mr. Are you satisfied? What does Mr. Griffin want to do?
Your Honor, Mr. Griffin is going to enter a plea.
I'm trying to see how many points that failure to secure a load is.
I believe it's 2 points, Your Honor.
I believe so too. Why
Um,
can't we secure him something that doesn't? Do you understand? Is your client willing to accept responsibility?
yes, Your Honor, he was very forthright in our discussions. So, yeah, he is.
Why can't we get him something that it doesn't abstract like that? Are you a truck driver, sir?
No, sir. I had a pickup truck and I was doing scrap.
Your Honor, Corporal Robbins here. And then Sanchez,
Corporal Robbins, were you making a suggestion or recommendation with regards to this matter?
No, I'm here. I was just wanting to add on that he has several items falling into the roadway on 7 Mile Road. And me and the prosecutor talked, and we good with the plea straight up.
all right. Let's call the cases. Where is his file? All right, do you have a valid driver's license, sir?
No, sir.
All right. I don't understand why you don't have a valid driver's license. This is the city of Detroit versus Kevin Sidney Griffin, case number SP 1332068, counts 1 and counts 2, SP 133-21201, SP 9986971, U 48872-018. $18 417918, counts 1 and counts 2. Here for the record, please.
Pardon me, Your Honor, I couldn't hear you.
Sherika Harris on behalf of Mr. Griffin. Mr. Griffin, please state your name for the record.
Kevin Sidney Griffin.
Corporal Mark Robbins. That's 3622 Detroit Police.
Your Honor, Mr. Griffin and I have had an opportunity to discuss the matter before the court and the recommendation. He does understand that a guilty plea to this matter as charged would carry 2 points on his driving record. He is aware of that, and it's my understanding he is moving forward with waiving his right to trial and entering a plea. There are other matters set for trial today. Complaining witnesses have failed to appear. We would move for dismissal.
Let's also call City of Detroit versus Kevin Sidney Griffin and SP 1264213, counts 1, 2, and 3. Okay. Corporal Sanchez, are you there?
He's doing it right now.
Corporal Sanchez, are you there? Officer Sanchez?
Yes, Your Honor, Officer Sanchez.
Good morning. Can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Yes, Your Honor, Officer Sanchez, badge 3423.
Okay, Detroit Police?
Yes, Your Honor, I'm sorry, Detroit Police Officer.
Okay, so Mr. Griffin, you've been apprised of the offer. You indicated to the court that you want to accept that offer.
Yes.
All right, before I'm gonna give you, I'm gonna sentence you to 200. I'm gonna sentence you to a $240 fine, and it's gonna be, I think, at the least 2 points on your driver's license. With the stipulation of probable cause, we'll dismiss the other matters and will allow your attorney to make a motion on the matters that have not showed. I think she already put that motion on the record. You want to take, hold on now, Corporal Hampton. You want to take that deal, please? I mean, you want
Yes,
to take
sir.
that deal, sir?
Yes, sir.
Can you raise your right hand, please? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir, I do.
You can put your hand down, sir. Do you understand, sir, that the maximum possible penalty for this misdemeanors are 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Yes, sir.
You understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes, sir.
You understand by taking this offer, you're going to give up that trial right?
Yes, sir.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No, sir.
All right, Councilman, let's go ahead with the, you made a motion. Did I hear you make that motion for dismissal for the officers that did not show?
I did, Your Honor. We would move to dismiss as today's the date and time set for trial.
All right, is there an Officer Sexton here? Sexton, I'm hearing no response. I'm gonna grant the motion to dismiss for 18-417-918 counts 1 and counts 2 for no officers present. Is there and I'm gonna also grant that motion as it relates to you 488-72018. What about Officer Johnson? Hearing no response, having not seen that officer join the room, I'm going to dismiss that case. No officer, grant your motion. Officer Tyus, having not seen that officer here, I'm going to grant your motion as it relates to SP 133-21201 and SP 99-86971, both no officer. And I think the rest we have. All right, sir, let me draw your attention. Back to December the 8th, strike that. October the 18th, 2021, at around 12:23 p.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of 7 Mile Road and Sunset, sir. You have an occasion to come encounter with the Detroit Police Department on that day.
Yes, sir.
On that date, were you operating a 2004?
Yes, sir.
And did you have some sort of load on that? Was that a pickup truck, sir?
Yes, sir.
Did you have some sort of load on that truck, sir?
Yes, sir.
And is it true what the officer alleged you said that you were that there was things falling off of that truck at that time, that load was not properly secured?
Yes, sir.
All right. Are you satisfied, Counselor?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
All right, the court is satisfied. With stipulation of probable cause, I'll dismiss the other matters.
So stipulated, Your Honor.
And so I'm gonna fine you $240 for that. And that's gonna be 2 points on your driver's license. The other matters are gonna be dismissed based on that agreement. And when can you pay?
2 weeks, sir.
All right, I'm gonna give you till October the 25th, 2022 to pay. We'll set it for a review. I'll give him a delay, Counselor. If he pays it on time, we'll dismiss upon payment, but keep in mind, that's not going to stop the points, sir. The points are gonna already abstract since you entered a guilty plea. That delay is not gonna stop those points.
I understand.
And I'm doing that because you indicated that he was very forthright with the agreement. He had, we appreciate that. And I always say, don't talk, you just might walk. But at some point in cases where you're gonna take a plea, then you have to accept the responsibility. And you've done that already, sir. So I'm gonna give you that, but it's not gonna stop the points.
I understand, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Anything further?
Nothing, Your Honor. Thank you.
I'm going to order a review on this on 8/25 at 8/25 on 10/25/2022. We'll set it for a review. If it's paid, you don't have to show back up. We'll do what we need to do to dismiss the case. If it's not paid, then I need to see you, sir.
I understand, sir. I can pay at any kiosk, right?
Any div that kiosk in the city of Detroit, or you can come down to the court and pay it. I'm told you can upload that div that app on your phone.
Okay.
All right. Have a great day, sir. Good luck to you.
Thank you very much, Your Honor.
All right. Let's go back on the record with Mrs. Leggett. Mrs. Leggett, I do have confirmation that you have completed the course. I'm going to congratulate you on that. I hope that you were able to take something from this course, and I hope that that will make you a better driver.
Absolutely. Thank you. It did. It was a very well-informed course.
I haven't taken it, but I've had enough people come into court that I think that I kind of can offer what they have came in and given the court by way of knowledge.
Yeah.
I probably can pass it myself, but the one thing I do know that Officer Robinson is going to continue to be out there, and as long as he's on that sort of detail, he has no problem writing tickets for people that he sees.
Absolutely.
And by way of you taking this plea today, it does kind of saying that you were, driving 16 to 20 miles an hour over or thereabouts, that while you're driving this car, you're texting and you're running red lights while you're doing it. So I gotta imagine that, first of all, the texting while driving, you're just not only putting, everybody in that half of that vehicle's life in danger because you feel that you have to communicate on this phone that is so important that you have to communicate on this phone while you're driving a vehicle. And really, nobody else really matters. So that kind of stuff is gonna be frowned upon. You won't get another offer like this if that happens in the future. And then driving 16 to 20 over, where were you?
On Gratiot.
On Gratiot is not as bad as on a side street, but you got to understand, it's people out there that are driving, that are walking, that are traversing, riding their bikes and everything. You know, it's kids out there that inadvertently just impulsively run out in the street. You have kids?
I do.
All right, so look, you put yourself in the situation where your kid impulsively runs out in the street on Gratiot and somebody's coming out. If you're going to speed limit on Gratiot, 35 miles an hour, you can kill a kid instantly or seriously injured. Add that, almost double the speed limit to that. And what's gonna happen? And then that person will be wanting your sympathy and understanding, and it would almost be unforgivable. Am I correct?
Yeah. In here. So, oh, you're on the phone. So the boardroom is taken.
Okay.
So I'm gonna put her in the waiting room until you're ready.
Thank
okay?
you.
All right.
The
Let
boardroom
me
will
get
be
you
ready.
back to work,
Okay?
ma'am.
Thank you.
You want to accept this plea?
I do.
All right. Will your client stipulate to the face of the ticket as an accurate factual basis for this responsible plea, counsel?
So stipulated, Your Honor.
And will your client stipulate the probable cause for the dismissal of the other matters?
So stipulated, Your Honor.
All right, with those stipulations, I'm going to find you responsible for the amended count of blocking traffic. That's going to be for that disregarding the red signal. And I'm going to find you responsible. That's going to be a $175 fine, ma'am. It's going to be a $175 fine. And
Okay.
I'm going to find you responsible for the amended count of limited access. 1 to 5, 125, and I'm going to dismiss the other matters.
Okay.
175, 125. When can you pay?
I can do it. I'm just waiting on my debit card to come in the mail. So like 7 days, I guess.
10/25/2022 is all the time I'm going to give you. That's 2 weeks. Make sure you pay it so it doesn't affect your driver's license moving forward. You can pay it at any DivDat kiosk in the city of Detroit. I'm told you can upload that DivDat app to your phone, or you can come down to the court and pay it in person. If there's nothing further, ma'am, you have a very good day.
Thank you. You too, Your Honor.
All right, let's go with Miss Gooseby.
Yes, Your Honor.
We could have got
Good morning.
a while ago. Is that would be for Mr. For the Sanchez and for who was the other officer on there? Robbins. Y'all have a very good day. Be safe out there. Good luck to you. All right. This is the city of Detroit versus Marguerite. Case number SP 133-10321. Appearance for the record, please.
Sherika Harris on behalf of Ms. Gooseby. Ms. Gooseby, please state your name for the record.
Marguerite Gooseby.
All right, today is the date and time set for a trial in this matter. Is there Officer Brown? Officer Brown, hearing no response. Go ahead, counselor.
Your Honor, defense moves to dismiss. Complaining witnesses failed to appear.
All right, I'm going to grant that motion to dismiss the case. No officer. If there's nothing further, Ms. Gooseby, you have a very good day. Good luck to you. All right.
Thank you so much. You have a great day. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. All right. Let's get Mr. Let's call the city of Detroit versus Demonte Overton. Case numbers SP 123-82041 and SP 123-81941. Appearance for the record, please.
Sherika Harris on behalf of Mr. Overton.
Okay.
Corporal Tracy Moreno for Detroit Police.
All right. All right. Good morning, Corporal.
Good morning, Judge. How are you?
Very well. Mr. Overton felt that he had other things to do. And didn't make it today. I don't know what's going on, and I don't expect you to know either. Ms. Harris, let's pull up. Is Mr. Overton, Demonte Overton here?
I do not believe so, Your Honor, and I have no information regarding his whereabouts.
All right. Does Mr. Overton have a valid driver's license?
Want me to go ahead and say so?
Please. I'm gonna put you as appeared on here, Officer Moreno. I appreciate it. If there's nothing further, I'm gonna determine whether I just show cause or not for Overton. But Corporal Moreno, if there's nothing further, you be safe out there.
Thank you, Judge. You have a good day, sir.
You have a better one. All right. I will. Laster is here. Can we get an offer for Laster? Laster has a suspended driver's license. Let's see.
Your Honor, can we get a SOS for Mr. Lester?
We have one.
Okay, here I come. Do I need to come or is it valid?
It's not valid. I know this one insurance, no proof is what's gonna affect him. I can see that already. It appears that if he can get over that hurdle, he may be able to, all right, let's enter
Your Honor, it'll be a FTD for Van Sickles and a improper for Hampton.
well, the FTD is gonna give another 30-day suspension.
Mr. Goss, could we do the unregistered, which is count one of Officer Van Sickles' ticket?
He needs to get this no insurance off of him. All right, that's the deal. If that's the deal, that's the deal. Failure to display, $240, and what did you say?
Improper for Officer Hampton's.
Improper, $240. Dismiss.
I can take Attorney Harris's recommendation to help him get a license.
That'll be two improper plates, $240. Those will not abstract to the Secretary of State. They are misdemeanors. I will dismiss those misdemeanors upon payment of the $240 a piece. That's $480. He raised his eyebrows. So I don't know if he understands that or not. I'll put you in a breakout room. You can speak with him, Ms. Harris. You can let us know what your client wants to do. What's Green? Rachel Green.
Yes, Your Honor.
Good morning to you, ma'am.
Good morning.
I appreciate your patience. What did you just have this expired plate? You're Alvin. Oh, that's Rachel. Are you here under another name?
No. You told me to come back for the trial date on the 11th.
It looks like your stuff is closed out.
What is it? Where your phone? It's dead. Here. Get over there and be quiet.
The 1 to 5 over the speed limit, you seem like you paid that ticket. No insurance misdemeanor was dismissed on August the 8th, 2022. The improper plate was dismissed on August the 8th, 2022. And the unregistered untitled was dismissed on August the 8th, 2022. Unless you have some other matters, I'm gonna check one other way.
Yes, he is.
Let's see. We got that computer is that printer is stopped. P 5 7 4 1. Run this stuff.
Oh man.
I don't know why this thing was not set for trial today. Well, I'll tell you what, these tickets are old. This is Ray Bond green. You're Rochelle green.
Yes.
All right, let's try it one more time.
No,
yeah, I don't have anything down here for you open, ma'am. You
Okay.
have a valid driver's license?
Yes.
Okay, I don't have anything open for you. All your cases are closed out.
Okay, thank you.
All right, good luck to you, ma'am. Have a great day.
All right, you too.
All right. What's your client want to do, Mr. Laster? I don't need it. You can go ahead. What's Mr. Laster want to do?
Your Honor, I need to speak with Mr. Goss.
I have one word.
Why does it come on? Wait a minute. Okay, so this is another issue. I guess because of that thing is coming up. Rachel Green, like we did last time. I guess that last one. All right, you need to speak to Mr. Goss. Where is Mr. Goss?
I'm here, Your Honor.
Right. Yes. Join the breakout room, please.
So I will.
Let's get Akins out of here.
Can't find it, sorry. And then.
Before
Right now, but
his matter is the no-show.
you got a fairly ready to record.
Where is his matter?
We thought it was fine. Actually, better than yes, no. Yeah.
Corporal Akins.
Yes, Your Honor.
Who are you here on? Good morning to you.
Good morning. I'm here on Losh. Wait 1 second. Loshley?
Boston.
Boston.
All right, let's call the case. Well, give me a minute. I'll if you that Loston's not here.
Okay.
So let me put your appearance on the record, and then we will.
Okay.
I don't think we have anything open right now, right, Miss Williams Law?
No, Your Honor. We're off. No.
All right. Let's call the case. This is the city of Detroit versus Michael Cornelius lost in case number SP 108-56231, SP 111-37381, SP 1189216, counts 1 and counts 2, SP 1210489, counts 1, 2, and 3, SP 124788881, 19-5209981. Can you state your name and put your appearance on the record, Corporal A?
Yes, Your Honor. Corporal Gwendolyn Akins, badge 5-6 of Detroit Police Department.
All right, well, today's the date and time set for a trial. Everyone else appeared except, no other officers appeared except you. So I'm gonna mark the file as appeared. And once the council comes back, we're gonna issue a bench warrant failure to appear for Mr. Austin. All right, if it's nothing further, Corporal Akins,
Thank you.
Be safe out there. Have a great rest of your day.
Thank you. You have a good day as well, Your Honor. Bye.
Anna, what was the last name of the Michael?
Loston, Loston, last page at 9 a.m. under trial.
Thank you.
Just above Jimmy Lee.
Got it.
All right. What about on Mr. Good morning, Mr. Lucci.
Good morning.
How's it going?
Going all right.
All right. What about Mr. Lucci's cases, counselor?
Your Honor, we've reached a settlement on them, so I just want to have a conversation with them and then we'll be ready.
All right. Let me put you in a breakout room with the attorney, Mr. Lucci.
Thank you.
Van Sickle, are you, who else do you have? You're on Laster as well, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right.
Your Honor, can I get a breakout room with Officer Van Sickle?
Certainly. Join the room, please. Officer Van Sickle, okay. Corporal Hampton, how's it going?
It's all good, Your Honor.
Hey, you been all right?
Oh yeah, everything's good.
I see you out there.
Yes, but it's gonna be for a short ride now, sir.
You gonna be short now?
Yeah.
Is it time to hang it up?
Well, that was about 10 years ago, but now I think I got enough money saved up for healthcare.
Oh, you've been had enough money. You've been had enough money saved up.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's looking like April. It's looking like April, but it's looking like April, but I'm not 100% sure just yet.
That's good. That's good. I'll tell you what, I was in when I was working at Ford, I ended up the last job I had was the benefits rep. And I always say, everybody's got their own time when they're gonna do their thing, and I never was one to, at the plant, some people go put their 30 in, some people do 50, 55. They do what they do, right? But I'll tell you one thing that everybody came in saying was that they were making sure that their money was right. And what I found is that to kind of be an excuse And what I really found, in my opinion, it's the fact that, it's the new chapter that people aren't ready for yet. You know what I'm saying? And it takes everybody a different time, but they use the money as the excuse instead of just saying, hey, I'm scared. Well, what's next? And in the plant, they have this bigger version because, it's breathing all those chemicals in and all this stuff. Really, a lot of them think they're going to die. And they say at the plant after retirement, the average number of years is 6 months, that people get to, that's the average. So then you got your whole life there too. Your friends, your colleagues and all that. And it's like, what am I gonna do next? But I got a pretty good idea that you got things set up of what you're gonna do next.
Well, you're right about it, Your Honor. It's just 10 years ago, I had my paperwork in, but then Mr. Robert Orr came along.
The bankruptcy.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that changed.
Changed a lot of people.
I still don't think that that's fair. I still don't think that that's fair at all.
Yeah. Your Honor, can I get Attorney Harris again?
Yeah, there's a book out there that says why Detroit went into bankruptcy and Chicago never will.
I'm sorry, Your Honor.
I said there's a book out there, and I'm gonna pick that book up. Why Detroit went into bankruptcy and Chicago never will. And in my eyes, it was because the Detroit is just that they did it to Black people. They're not gonna do it, and not gonna take away the wealth out of their own communities. But for the last 50, 60 years, 50 years at least, we've been the ones that have been working this city, and I just don't believe. My mom worked for the Detroit Public Library and she got her pension slashed. I just don't think it's fair that people at the end of their careers and have put their time in, that I don't think that's fair at all. But what's done is done now.
Yeah, it's but I think I'm ready. I
kind of would have definitely. We've had conversations, and you talked about you taught me some things about investment, and I'm sure you are. All right, what's going to go on with Mr. Laster?
I believe there's an amended recommendation, Your Honor.
All right, I didn't know what the first one was. So what's the recommendation?
He would plead to allowing an unlicensed person to drive. Oh, shucks. That would be case number SP 8695501. And count 2 of that same ticket would be amended to improper plates. My understanding, the remaining matters would be dismissed. Is that right, Mr. Goss?
That's correct.
I'm too happy about that. What was that ticket number? I'm looking at the wrong person.
I think it's SP 869.
Let me stop you right now. Let's go back on the record with Michael Cornelius Lawson. I have Corporal Moreno appear, and you can put your appearance on the record, Counselor. He didn't appear.
Sharika Harris on behalf of Mr. Lawson.
All right, today is the date and time set for a trial. I already put the case numbers on the record. Corporal Moreno appeared, and Mr. Lawson is not. I'm going to issue a bench warrant, failure to appear, $0 on Mr. Lawson. All right, that closes that out. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Yes.
I apologize, Your Honor. Lawson or Overton?
No, I'm gonna go back to that now too. That was Lawson. Let's go back to Overton. Overton, let's go back on the record with Overton. Overton's the date and time set for a trial. Oh, wait a minute. What was that on Lawson? Oh, I'm sorry. let's go back on the record with Lawston. Lawston was Akins. Corporal Akins appeared. And no one else appeared. So I'm gonna same thing, bench warrant, failure to appear, $0 bond. That's lost. Let's go back on the record with Demonte Overton. He failed to appear as well, but in this case, I'm gonna give him an opportunity to show up. I'm gonna put a show cause on him. He doesn't have many matters at all. It's only 2 matters. I'm gonna put a show cause on him, and we're gonna give him an opportunity to present himself. And that'll close those matters out. All right. Here's Miss Green back again. All right, let's call the case for Kevin Laster. This is Miss Green. What's going on, Miss Green?
Shut up, Dave. I was trying to see if it was a paper or anything I could have got that said that it was dismissed. Cause okay, I do.
Run Miss Green's license, please. Rachel Green. I'll print out a summary. You can go on to the website and you can just put your name in 36th District Court, Miss Green, and you should be able to pull that information up and review those documentation. I'll run your driver's license and make sure that that we'll look at your driver's license. Sit tight, please.
Okay, thank you.
Detroit versus Kevin Lamont Laster. Hold on. It's the city of Detroit versus Kevin Lamont Laster. Case numbers SP 101-48192, SP 11335941, SP 11337771, SP 1161031, counts 1, 2, and 3, SP 1194423, 1, 2, and 3. SP 869550, counts 1 and counts 2. And 14-4366141. Appearance for the record, please.
Sherika Harris on behalf of Mr. Laster. Mr. Laster, please state your name for the record.
Kevin Laster.
Corporal Hampton, can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Corporal Roy Hampton, badge 4807.
And we have Corporal Officer Van Sickle. Can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Yes, Your Honor. Officer Van Sickle, badge 2734.
All right, good morning to both of you. Go ahead, Ms. Harris.
Yeah, it's my understanding that Mr. Laster is waiving his right to go forward with trial today and instead will be entering a plea pursuant to recommendation. He will be entering a plea to allowing an unlicensed person to drive and improper plates. These are the remaining matters to be dismissed pursuant to that recommendation and pursuant to his plea.
Can you give me the case numbers again, please?
That would be SP 8695501 and SP 8695502.
All right, is that what you want to do, Mr. Laster? You there?
Mr. Laster, you have to unmute
I'm
your
sorry,
device.
yes.
All right, Corporal Hampton and Officer Van Sickle, if there's nothing further, you guys are free to leave. I appreciate you being here. And I'll make sure you be safe out there and have a very good day. You're more than welcome to stay if you choose as well. All right.
Thank you, Ronnie. Have a good one.
All right. And all right, as for the ones that officers didn't appear, Counselor, you want to go ahead with those?
Your Honor, we move to dismiss for failure, for the complaining witness's failure to appear.
All right, for SP 101 48192, I'm going to dismiss no officer. I'm gonna waive any warrant fees as well. They'll be responsible to pay any reinstatement fees. For, I'm assuming SP 1194423 counts 1, 2, and 3. Unless those are Officer Van Sickles, I'm going to dismiss those no officer. For SP 113359141. Is there Officer Bernard, no officer. Dismiss, grant your motion. SP 11, that's the same 1133777 count 1. Gonna dismiss, no officer. And per the agreement, you want to take the deal, sir?
Yes.
Can you raise your right hand, please? Where are you? I don't see you. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
Or you can put your hand down, sir. Sir, do you understand that the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Yes, sir.
You understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes.
You understand by taking this offer, you're going to give up that trial right?
Yes.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No, Your Honor.
All right, let me draw your attention back to April the 7th, 2017 at around 1:25 p.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of Myers and Midland, sir. Did you have an occasion on that day to come encounter with the Detroit Police Department?
I'm sorry, I don't remember. That's a long time ago.
And all the times you got pulled over, you can't remember that, can you?
Right, to be honest.
How old are you, sir?
I'm 42 years old.
All right, when is enough enough?
I'm here trying to get this taken care of now, sir. I stopped driving and I'm here to handle my business.
I hear that. I mean that's the biggest part. You know, you never get too old to to start making things right.
Right.
You don't recall getting pulled over on Myers and Midland in 2017 with a 2002 Oldsmobile?
I
And
can't
Your Honor,
separate that one
Your
from
Honor,
another one.
if I may, I believe the prosecutor is okay with a no contest plea. Is that correct, Mr. Goss?
What does he remember? Let's see if he remembers.
Okay.
I don't remember that specific time, Your Honor. I don't. I'm not saying it's not me, but I don't remember that specific time being pulled over.
Mr. Laster, let's try it this way. Do you recall driving in 2017? Do you recall not having a valid driver's license in 2017?
Yeah, I know I didn't have a license in 17.
Let's just see if Mr. Goss is if he's gonna put up any opposition to taking it under a delay. I mean, a no contest.
Your Honor, I have no objection to no contest.
All right. Okay. Will your client stipulate to the face of the ticket and an accurate factual basis for these guilty pleas for the no contest plea?
So stipulated, Your Honor.
And for the record, your client is pleading no contest for lack of recollection. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. I'm gonna find your client. I'm gonna actually the no contest plea will enter into a no contest plea, but it's actually gonna be taken as a guilty plea with the purposes of sentencing and things like that. Will your client stipulate to probable cause for the dismissal of the other matters per this agreement?
So stipulated, Your Honor.
All right, I'm gonna dismiss 14-4-366-141 for no officer. SP 1161-031 counts 1, 2, and 3 are gonna be dismissed per agreement. I believe I said SP 119-4423 counts 1, 2, and 3 are gonna be dismissed, no officer. I'm gonna fine you $240 a piece. I'm gonna enter a no contest plea to allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. This is a 0-point offense that does not abstract to the Secretary of State and that does not carry, therefore does not carry any points, as does the improper plate, the same. I'll dismiss both of those upon payment. I'll waive any warrant fees. You'll be responsible to pay any reinstatement fees. When can you pay, sir?
I can have these fees paid by the end of the month.
And I'm gonna give you till November the 11th, 2022. Okay. I'm gonna set a review date. If they're paid, we'll close them out. You don't have to appear. We'll dismiss the cases. If they're not paid, I need to see you. All right.
Okay.
All right, Mr. Laster, I appreciate your patience. I hope that you are sincere with putting this stuff behind you.
Yes, sir. That's why I'm here. Okay, sir. Again, what's the total amount I need to have paid by the 11th?
Well, you need to pay $480. It's going to be $240 for each one of those cases. It's probably going to read $285. But all I'm concerned about is the $240. You have to concern yourself with the other fees if it potentially is so that you can potentially get a driver's license. But that's between you and the Secretary of State, sir. I'm worried about $480. So if you pay the $285, then it'll be $285, but I'm gonna close it out and dismiss it for $240. You'll just have that $45 fees hanging out there.
Okay, so 480 by the 11th. I got that.
11. He's gonna pay just the 482 for sure. All right. Have a good day, sir. I wish you the best of luck. I mean, you know,
Thank you.
maybe you might want to go to Secretary of State in 48 to 72 hours and see what they say about a driver's license.
Okay, thank you, sir.
All right. Have a great day, sir. Good luck to you.
All right, thank you.
All right. This is the city of Detroit versus Demonte Marquise Lucci. Case number SP 120-15041, SP 9710571, U 50779519, SP 12015042. Appearance for the record, please. And let me say this before you say anything. Corporal Hampton, you are free to leave. If there's nothing further, you be safe out there. And let me say this to Ms. Green.
Did you say Ms. Green?
Yes, Ms. Green, I don't know what you have a valid license. You have everything is closed out down here. I don't know what else I can do for you.
I was just trying to see if it was something I could get a clearance. No.
Well, the clearance, you would go on the website and you can print an ROA out. You could probably come down to the courthouse and ask. I don't know why you would need a clearance, but you could probably come down to the courthouse and ask for a clearance or something, but that's all I can do for you.
Okay, you said look on the 36 website for a ROA.
Yeah, when you look on the 36 district website, you'll see your name and it'll show that you have it'll show the status of your tickets.
Okay, for the part that I'm on right now, it's a court case inquiry. That's not the right department that I'm supposed to be on.
When you go to the website, it'll tell you to look up a ticket. And when you see that, you can type in your full name and then it'll pull up all your tickets that you've ever had with the court and it'll show you that your stuff is closed. So you gotta go to 36districtcourt.org and you will see it in blue. It'll say look up ticket. Just click that link and then it'll tell you type in your name and it'll verify whether you're a robot or not, and then you can proceed at that point.
Okay. All right, thank you.
Nothing further, man. Have a very good day. Good luck to you.
You too.
Okay, let's go back on the record with Mr. Lucci. Let's also call case number SP 1201504, count 2 on that ticket. Let's call SP 888-3181. SP 888-318, count 2.
This was back on, I'm sorry. This was back with whom, Your Honor?
Lucci, you want me to start all over again? I can start all over.
Yes, please.
Just clean it up a little bit. All right, let's call the cases. City of Detroit and the state of Michigan versus Demonte Marquise Lucci. Case numbers SP 120-1504, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 888-318, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 971-0571. SX 33478-001. Appearance for the record, please.
May it please the court, Paula Cole on behalf of the people.
You're gonna be Bowie P80657 on behalf of Demonte Lucci, who's present on Zoom. Mr. Lucci, please state your name for the record.
Demonte Marquise Lucci.
All right, Good morning to everyone. From what I understand, we have a resolution in the cases. And I have APA Cole's offer would be to plead guilty. Are you setting aside the default on the SX 33478-002?
Yes, Your Honor. I'm sorry. I forgot to include that in the offer.
No, you actually did. You actually did. I didn't include that in the record. Let's add that case to the rest. SX 3347800 count 2. That's the people. That's the people of the state of Michigan versus Demonte Lucci.
It's a limited access.
Well, that's the limited access. I have a failure to display and dismiss the limited access.
That's correct. That is correct.
All right. Mr. Bowie, what is your offer for, what were you able to secure for Mr. Lucci?
So Mr. Lucci will plead guilty to failure to display. That's abstract, no points, dismiss count 2. Your Honor, we ask just for a sentence to fines and costs and immediate sentence on that matter.
Well, he's got some other matters sitting here.
Yeah, I do. I don't know where Mr. Goss is, but for Mr. Goss, we agreed to disorderly conduct. He'll dismiss the remaining matters, fines and costs, and also immediate sentence on that.
On disorderly conduct on what? I don't see a U ticket.
There is a U ticket.
I don't see a U ticket.
It is.
I see a U ticket. I see a U ticket. Oh, entering without permission.
That's correct. A vacant building,
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, let's call. Let's add U50777951 to the record. Let me get another printout to see if we can get all of this stuff. And it's not coming up.
That's correct. I think you forgot a 9 on that. I think you it's U50779519.
All right, the U50779519. Let's add that to the record. Okay. Mr. Goss, are you there? Mr. Lucci.
Yes, sir.
How long before have you gotten a sentence?
I go to court for my sentencing on the 31st.
All right. Mr. Goss.
Your Honor, I'm sending over to Ms. Mathis the signed plea agreement for Miss APA Cole's case.
I have a signed plea agreement from APA Cole already.
Right, it's just my client's signature.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
I'm waiting on Mr. Goss to come on so that we can get his understanding. What I want to do is I wanted to see if he wants to deal with SP 9710522, and more importantly, because I want to be able to put Mr. Lucci in the position that when he gets out, he can immediately get a driver's license. And that appears like something that would hold him up.
Which
You
case
know,
was
a
that, Your
civil
Honor?
infraction. Pardon me?
Which case was that?
So he has 2 cases that are in default. I realize that they're old cases. SP 97105. 2 counts 1 and counts 2. That went along with that SP 9710571. Those were 2019 cases. And the default has not been set aside. And I know, you know, the one speeding case will probably not affect him from getting the driver's license, but I'm pretty sure the no proof of insurance is gonna affect.
Okay, because I know he said if he did that disorderly, he would dismiss everything. I guess, you know, you want to hear his word on that, but.
No, I don't, I accept you as a officer of the court, that you're not gonna perpetrate fraud. You know, I'll accept that. I just want to make sure that, that Mr. Lucci, when he comes out, he can go straight to the Secretary of State and get a driver's license, so he can get back on the road legally. And I see that no proof of insurance is gonna potentially be a barrier in that. Let's go ahead and take the plea. You want to take this deal from Mr. Lucci?
Yes, sir.
How long have you been locked up in the jail there?
I've been here since January. I've been locked up since November.
All right. Let's all right, if you want to take the deal, can you raise your right hand, please? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
All right, you can put your hand down, sir. So do you understand the maximum possible penalty for this U ticket is 90 days in jail and or $500 in fines, and the 90 days for the for the failure to display and the other misdemeanors are 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines. Do you understand that, sir?
Yes, sir.
You understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes, sir.
You understand by taking this offer, you're going to give up that trial right?
Yes, sir.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record? And that was the plea to the entering without permission and the failure to display a valid driver's license. Has anybody offered you anything other than that?
No, sir.
Okay. Let me draw your attention back to October 14th, 2019 at around 3:50 p.m. in the city of Detroit in the area of 19386 Andover Street, sir. Do you recall being at that location?
Yes, sir.
Did you come in encounter with the Detroit Police Department at that location?
Yes, sir.
All right. Did you enter that location or be upon the property of that location at that time?
Yes, sir.
And you didn't have permission to be there, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
All right. Are you satisfied, Counselor?
Yes, that's a disorderly conduct.
That's to the is that what he's offering, a amended count of disorderly conduct on that?
Yes. Yeah, he's dropping down entering a vacant building to disorderly person, and he's dismissing the rest of Mr. Lucci's outstanding tickets there. And Ms. Cole is doing the failure to display and dismissing count 2 on her state tickets. I thought we were just handling her state tickets right now.
Well, we are going to handle those too. Does it matter what order is in?
No, it doesn't matter. I just thought we were handling Miss APA Cole because we were waiting on Mr. Goss to return. Because you had a question about an outstanding case that wouldn't have wrapped up his issues there. And you want to see if Mr. Goss would include that in the deal that we made with the city.
All right, well, I'm gonna set aside the default for SX 33478002 for the state making that agreement on the record to set that aside. I am going to draw your attention back to January the 7th, strike that, July the 10th, 2018 at 3 a.m. in the city of Detroit on M10 and Linwood. These were scheduled for trial back
Your Honor, they were scheduled for trial, and Mr. Lucci was not able to come, and that's why it was due to the marshal's policies that we had to figure out how to get Mr. Lucci available for trial.
Okay, so was the officer, did the trooper ever appear on that day?
I don't recall, Your Honor.
I usually write that information down. All right, let's deal with your matters. You indicated to Mr. Allowing, dismiss, expired plates, limited access, 1 to 5, 125. Okay, so here's the deal. I have here written down that the offer was going to be expired plates, $145, allowing $240, dismiss upon payment, and limited access, $125. Everything else will be dismissed. Those are my notes from the, I think it's 7/5/2022.
Your Honor, you know, for the entering without permission charge.
Yeah, that one wasn't on here.
Right. So that's why I just dismiss everything else and for him to plead to the EWAP charge.
All right, let me get APA Cole back in here. Because I'm thinking by me writing that, I wrote that for a reason, to know what we were going to offer. I'm not going to hold it against Mr. Lucci because he had no way to come here. So that puts us at the disorderly. Let's see if APA Cole, I'll give her a chance to respond. But typically I'll write whether the officers showed up. I'm thinking I just wrote this quick note here. And the officers did not show up on that day. And that's what the offer was going to be. Do you have any notes as it relates to last, that's July the 5th, 2022, Mr. Bowie?
As far as did any officers show up? I didn't make I'm sorry, say that again.
For the offers that we have, for any officers showing up.
No, I didn't have any notes of any officers showing up.
Are you willing to amend that, this EWAP to a disorderly? That's what council said the agreement was. Mr. Goss?
That's correct, Your Honor. It's amended to disorderly.
All right, give me a second to get Ms. APA Cole back in here. Now, I don't understand why Mr. Lucci wasn't brought back. I believe we discussed that with the people at jail. That like the first time he was here, that the trial date would be set. But I don't know what happened with that. But I'm not going to hold that against him because it's just not going to be fair. He were out and he were out and he had missed his court date, that would be a different story. Do you have I think I have. I'm gonna take a second myself. Mr. Goss, do you have APA Cole's number? All right, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give Mr. Lucci the benefit of the doubt. And I'm gonna I'm gonna allow him to enter into the agreement as I wrote down on the file here. There was a trial date set for July the 5th, 2022. Mr. Lucci did not appear. We understand why he didn't appear. I gave counsel until August the 2nd, 2022 to secure his appearance. I don't believe that was done at that time. It's taken a minute to get him here. Mr. Lucci is here today. I'm gonna, he's already pled to the the disorderly conduct. And we're gonna strike the other plea for the state matter from the record. We will set aside the default, strike the plea from the record on the state matter. I don't know if we took the plea or not. And then we will sentence Mr. Lucci on the disorderly conduct UTIC. Are you ready? You said immediate sentence, right, counsel?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, it's gonna be the sentence of the court that I'm going to sentence Mr. Lucci to 90 days in the Wayne County Jail with, go ahead.
I'm sorry, Under. Yeah, so just to allocate for a second. So Mr. Lucci has a federal case in Vermont, and we were seeking fines and costs in this matter because we did not want his federal guidelines to be affected, as we had an issue with a case down in Royal Oak where, they put jail time on it. It affected his guidelines when all they did was give him fines and costs, and there was no evidence of jail time. So we want to just keep his guidelines where they're at. He's looking to get out in about 12 months, maybe less, with good behavior. So we're just seeking fines and costs. And once all of his cases are done here in this court, he can apply for his license. And so that's kind of the ending of his long journey of getting back right with the Michigan, Secretary of State, and also getting his life on track.
So is it your contention that if I sentence Mr. Lucci to any kind of jail sentence is going to make it different than him having a misdemeanor on his record as well anyway?
It's because the way I guess the rule is written in the USSG, any certain number of days in jail, it pushes his criminal history category upward, and which makes his guidelines higher. And so, we were just seeking a sentence to fine and costs, and we will coordinate with his family to make sure that they, get this money to the 36th District Court, because he is out there in Vermont, and it would be difficult, obviously, for him to do it.
All right, I'll amend the sentence. I will say that I'll strike that from the record, and I will sentence him to $240. And we'll close out upon payment. And I'll even give him time served for payment. Is that going to affect the record?
Because the time served, they'll just say my guess.
They'll say that the jail time on that is the time served on the. All right, so I'll just fine him $240 for that, and we'll dismiss the other matters. I couldn't get APA Cole in here. I wanted to let her know why those other matters are going to be dismissed. So I'll just fine him $240. That's the usual fine. I was trying to save Mr. Lucci some money, but I don't think money is really the issue in this case. I'm gonna waive any warrant fees and he'll pay any reinstatement fees. So the sentence is just gonna be $240 as it would be in any other disorderly conduct case. I'll give a pay by date. I'm gonna give I'll give a review date. You don't have to appear, Mr. Lucci, if this stuff is paid. Let's get 30 days for that payment. We'll give a November 11th, 2022 date. Review on 8/25. I'm going to dismiss SX 3347800 counts 1 and counts 2. I set aside the default on count 2 and we'll dismiss that. Dismiss SB 97105 2 counts 1 and counts 2. SP 888318 counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1201504 counts 1 and counts 2 will all be dismissed per the agreement. And we already had a conversation, Mr. Lucci, last time. I sincerely hope everything goes well with you. I know, it might seem in there that time is going to slow down, but it's already been a year. You probably got another 12 more months. I'm sure you could probably get out in 6 months, maybe in the halfway house.
Yes. Yes.
So I just wish you the best of luck, and I hope that you take with our conversations last time and take it to heart and apply those skills that you have to things to build up your community.
Yes, sir.
Because we need it.
So I only had to pay the $240.
You have to pay the $240. You may see some other $45 charges on there. Those may or may not affect you from getting a driver's license, but the $240 is what I'm concerned about. The $45 reinstatement fees is 1, 2, 3, 4 at least, probably 5. Whatever reinstatement fees are on there, you're going to have to pay as well. But the $240 will close this matter up.
Okay.
And I'm sure you probably want to get this closed out as soon as possible. So
yes,
get somebody down here to get this money down here. But if you want to come clean and clear it all up, I would tell them to bring at least $500-600.
Okay.
All right.
Yes, sir.
All right. If there's nothing further, I wish you the best of luck and have a great day. And we'll hope to see you out soon. And Mr. Bowie, if you don't have any further questions, you have a very good day as well.
So thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you very much.
On the counseling of your client.
Can I
Miss,
go? Apologize.
P number?
Yes.
Mr. Bowie?
80657.
80657.
Yes.
Thank you.
All right. Have a good day, everyone. If there's nothing further, good luck to you.
All right, you too. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you.